Throughout the Code Your Dreams curriculum, students are introduced to several different career paths, spanning all areas of the tech and entrepreneurship world. As they are introduced to these potential career fields, students not only learn about the kind of work done in the area, but actually get hands-on experience with the same tools used in industry. This journey begins in business and product management. Product managers in the tech industry drive the high-level thinking, brainstorming, and planning of a technical project. They're responsible for the successful implementation of their own product and for maximizing metrics measuring the project's success as they work to align a product strategy with overall company goals. The most important measurements of success that Code Your Dreams students keep in mind as they create their app is the degree of positive impact their work can have in their communities. As students work towards this goal, they are guided through a thorough market research process to identify problems where they believe their technical skills will be most helpful in finding a solution. Just like product managers at the world's biggest tech companies, Code Your Dreams use a variety of sources of information in guiding their product development journey, develop and test user personas, survey potential users, and iterate on their idea until they're ready to move on to the next stage. Students build on their business and product management skills with an exploration of user interface and user experience design. UI/UX designers focus their attention on creating user-friendly interfaces which make understanding how to use complex technical products much more straightforward. They do so by creating wireframes, which are illustrations of what the various screens of their app will look like, with simple links to other illustrations placed on top of the screen to simulate what clicking a particular button on screen would do. Code Your Dreams students build these same kind of wireframes for their apps using tools like Figma, which are used by professional designers. Once everyone has crafted a thoughtful user experience, students get to work learning and building as they engage with the software engineering sphere in bringing their application to life. Software engineers are those responsible for translating ideas to actual implementation by writing the code which powers applications, websites, and other digital systems. Code Your Dreams students gain experience with software engineering through the beginner-friendly MIT App Inventor platform, with which they learn the most important underlying fundamentals of computer science while continuing to make progress on their app. In this process, students also learn about the work of data engineers as they consider problems related to setting up and maintaining databases, cleaning data, and analyzing a dataset in order to power their application. In the final step of developing the app, once a prototype is ready, students will put themselves in the shoes of quality assurance and test engineers to ensure their app is effectively delivering all of the functionality to the end users. Software QA engineers are involved in tasks like software design, reviewing code, testing programs, and managing the release of software. At big tech companies, QA engineers work closely with engineers and designers from all parts of the app production process, while emulating all of the different ways users might potentially interact with their app. Because Code Your Dreams students have driven every part of their own app's production process, they get to experience this process end-to-end as they spend time thinking back to their previous work and improving it, if they identify a bug in the code or a feature that could be improved. But the fun doesn't end after the app is complete. Students continue to learn about even more career paths as they build their visual design skills further by learning about branding and marketing careers. In industry, once a software product is complete, it's handed off to those responsible for marketing and branding for them to work with product managers and drive the successful release of the product. This often involves creating visual assets such as logos as art for the product, as well as creating promotional materials such as ads or pitch presentations. Once again, Code Your Dreams students are able to draw from their end-to-end app development experience to understand what the most important parts of their app are and use that information to create the most effective marketing materials. In addition to logos and other distributable visual assets for their app, Code Your Dreams students develop a full-blown professional app pitch presentation, which they can use to discuss and disseminate their work. Finally, the curriculum takes students full circle as it closes out with pitch days similar to those encountered by startup founders and app developers working on the most promising new apps out there. The founders who pitch such apps to the world's top venture capitalists and funding providers put together all of the technical, business, marketing, and any other work that's gone into building the app. Code Your Dreams students do exactly this as they recall all the work they've engaged in to illustrate to the audience of their pitches what some of the most exciting parts of their app are, also learning about some of the most exciting part of an entrepreneur's job along the way. Through a comprehensive survey of these 6 key career paths, the Code Your Dreams curriculum sparks an interest in students by not only showing them what the possibilities are, but showing them how they can apply the very skills they're learning every day from the curriculum to thrive in these careers themselves. By focusing on applicable skills and the real-world tools used by the biggest companies, students are well prepared to continue down the path of joining an established organization or even creating their own startup from scratch. We hope you'll join us in inspiring students and enabling them with the skills to pursue their passions.